Go, go. Go, go, go. Can you hear me? Sounds all fucked up.
Yeah, there you go. That ought to do it. Right there. And it did. Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. Hardy's already in the chat. Thanks for coming by, my friend. Well, what are we going to do tonight? Let's take a look. Man, I'm pretty bummed. I missed the UEC event today, so my apologies to all the boys. It is a damn shame. I hate to miss any of those. Yard work for the old lady does take precedence some days. Back at it again tomorrow. But for tonight, we're hanging out playing Grand Tactician. Now, everybody had their opinions on how I did this last time. So let's take a look and see what we've got here. Continue scenario. Yeah, especially Lester. Yeah, I know you got your opinions. You just be lucky this isn't a multiplayer, son. You understand? I've got 640 out. Okay, okay. That's good. I'm happy for you. I'm sure you learned a lot off other people beating you in that time. No, I'm just kidding. You can't because it's not multiplayer. Oh, jokes, friends. All jokes. But the complaint was I had officers in the wrong spot. Well, listen, we already covered this. The game's putting the officers in the wrong spots. What I was doing was seeing how they would work in those other positions and letting the game create its own thing. And it seemed okay. There was only that one officer that was broken going into the battle. Like now I'm trying to remember who that was. Something started with a W, maybe. I don't know. It was one of the small divisions, so I should be able to find him. But if you guys remember, we're being attacked from the west, so there's like 3 Union armies coming my way, and my guys are in Washington, and I rushed a corps out there, and they might get isolated or cut off, so it's dire straits for the Confederates at this point. But I'm happy all you could be here with me to enjoy the fine battles. All right. Let's take a look at our situation. Just checked in to see what condition my condition was in. Okay, there's my second corps. On the move, good sir. To there. Just do it live. Fuck it, I'll do it live. Okay, there's Stuart. Bring that young man up here as well. Look, we got... Now that we're vacating, we got these armies that have been whooped. Oh, look, and they're leaving. They're just here to do exactly this, to draw me out. Now I'll come back. Look, they're attacking the fort. Oh, look, they're trying to do a loop around. Son, who are you think you're playing? I'll fight you over here. I'll fight you over there. Yeah, go ahead and enjoy your victory against the AI. AI. Oh, Jeb, will you go take back some territory for me, son? These damn bluebellies. They're on my nerves. Won't you come out and fight, you coward, so I can destroy you? Alright, Jackson. Another city has fallen. Well, a city that had already fallen. Oh, look, we got Kentucky. Is that Spadoinkle or what? Okay. So now that we have Kentucky, and Forrest apparently has captured it all by himself, we can look into Missouri. 10,000, that's more than Forrest has got. We could bring the whole corps over there, I guess. It just gets a little messy. I'm not really ready to screw with any of that yet. Again, if this gets popular as a series that you guys want to see, we'll start over and do it right. Right now I'm just playing around. Confederate forces are triumphant. Don't even have to fight. They're cowards. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Just for old fussy britches, let's let's actually look at our army. Let's see what we can do here. First of all, can we do this? Nope. Can we do one of them? Of course not. Alright. So, it's not a fantastic army, but I am trying to get my shit up. We're almost there. I'm about to turn the AI over to the, or this shit back over to the computer. This is pretty much as big as my army is going to allow me to get. That's been my experience anyway. But to Lester's point, I don't have 600 hours in this game. I barely have scratched the surface. It's got a lot to learn, but it is fun. Right now, I'm like to show off the flaws in the AI if I can, and so they can make it better. That is the whole point. Nothing but the point. First Corps, if you will, sir. Attack the enemy. Oh shit, it's 4 against 2 right here. They're gonna have to outnumber me, right? 25, 22, 25, 27. What am I packing? Like 40, 50? Alright. Damn it, he can't move because he's not ready enough. Yeah, I don't want to auto-resolve. I want to assault. I really didn't want to attack them. That sucks. I'd rather be playing defense. This man is ignorant and does not know anything of cooperation. He is nothing more than a good raider. General Braxton Bragg, who had once threatened to have Forrest shot. Yeah. You couldn't give me 100 Braggs for 1 Forrest, sorry. Keep them. I'd say shoot him yourself, General. Give him a faulty gun. Alright. Saturday night. Hope everybody's having a good time. Beautiful here in Ohio. Low 70 Fahrenheit. Nice little breeze. Fall is here. It rains leaves in my yard. There's a lot of maintenance this time of year. Hey Buckets, what's up, man? Thanks for dropping by. I'm attacking a possibly superior force. Just to probably destroy my army, to be completely honest. Run it into the meat grinder, because I'll see if the second episode gets any kind of likes or comments. Everybody did a lot of liking and a lot of commenting, which I enjoyed on the first episode. So If that continues for the second one, me destroying my army, and letting everybody on the Discord tell me how shitty I am, then we'll start over and we'll do a proper series. But we'll see. When you get armies this large, the game gets a little... It slows down a bit, as you can tell. Oh, and I should have went ahead and did my order of battle before I went in, but to hell with it. We'll see how these do one more time. This is again, this is exactly how the computer chose the men for these different units. Okay, it actually does have me on defense, which is great because they were technically attacking me. So let's look at the lay of the land. I don't care about victory points. The AI will attack me, and they will destroy themselves doing it. And I'm sure everybody has their own different ways of attacking and defending this ground. I think for me, let's see, because they're coming in right here and right there. They're right up on me. So I could use the river as a defense if I really wanted to go full bore defensive mode. I could be like putting my men all up through here, blocking all these fords. I'd have to have a force up here and down here. But I should have 2 corps with me. Yeah, Claiborne. Almost a full corps. Jackson as well. So we're looking pretty good. I could also defend this side of the river. And I could put my men along the turnpike here and then curl them back to above this ford. And then I would have, I don't really care about these victory points, but at least I would have a couple of them in my sight. Let's look at that. All right, Jackson, your boys, of course, are going to be in the vanguard. And Buckner Sr.'s not full, so Johnston's only got 10,000 too. All right, let's just do it this way. Oh, yeah, if you haven't seen this game, it looks really cool. This is the way I like to fight these battles. So Johnston's not going to be the linchpin of this defense, but I will put him down in this area right here. Again, this is just temporary placement for my guys. You're going to be in artillery for you. Buckner, you're small, reserve for now. This is artillery. Got lots of guns. Lester's making fun of me for having so many guns, too. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. You come up to my guns, son. I'm going to sling it. I am going to sling it. This guy, right? He was the one. Yeah, he's just now staple. We got to remember him. Dick Whiteman. That's the guy. This is a questionable position in my line. Look, he's only got 3 brigades as well. Finally got another one here. So Jackson's corps not looking super duper. All right, so that's pretty much it. Okay, we will have those guys in reserve. Let's put the arty up. Yeah, this ground will be covered with cannonballs. Okay, well, how about old Claiborne himself? Yeah, I love artillery as well. All right. Excuse me. So these guys are going to have more men, but the Union's going to be hitting Jackson first. So this should be interesting. So let's try to help as much as we can. I'm going to break it back to the river here. All right. And these guys will be the possible breakout units. If I get a chance to swing them around, we'll see about that. All right, reserve. Close reserve. Let's put them on the road. There you go. Reserve as well. Oh, a little closer. And Price has got nothing. All right, well, there's the Grand Army. It's a little stretched out, a little more than I like. I do have some reserves, which is nice for plugging holes. Well, we'll just see what happens. Okay, look. If anybody watches this, I was asking about this in the Discord, and I still haven't gotten a satisfactory answer for me, is how you get these things. So let's take a look at this real quick. Why is my shit not? Okay. So there's artillery. Infantry. It's Buckner's boys. I'm going to tell them to build a parapet. And I'm going to left-click on that brigade. Okay, I heard that, but I didn't see anything happen. So, I'm dumb, but that confuses me. And I don't know if they've gotten anything for it or not, but this is going to be my defense. Now, you're looking at this, and you might be thinking to yourself, well, I'm just going to attack this weak area. So, let's put some more guns there. Well, we'll see what happens. I don't even... Well, let's find... You know what I'm going to do before that, though? Just in case it is working and I can't see it, General Lee is going to tell his whole army just to build a parapet. Oh, and he's also going to send out skirmishers. What the fuck? That was just one guy. What happened? I was on Lee. Dumb shit. Skirmishers. And there they go. All right. Let's do this. See where this Yankee scum comes from. They're going to come from right here, and they're going to fucking hit boom right there, and boom right there. And hopefully I can swing this door around and smack them down. In a perfect world, at the end of this battle, they are down in this corner, and I'm destroying them, having cut off their retreat, and they dissolve. Worst case scenario, I retreat along this road to the river with my tail tucked between my legs. And probably deciding to do a new series since I had just gotten destroyed. Oh, I don't know. The most fun part for me in this game is this part, the battle tactics. Because I love how the speed of the men, how tired they are, and everything works through this terrain. And if you don't know how to use roads, I've said this before, but it's absolutely true. If you don't know how to use the map, you're going to be fucked. Because your army will get exposed and just cut off, and you can't get orders to them fast enough for them to... it's ridiculous. But accurate, which makes it awesome. So we'll see where these damn Yankees decide to come from. Don't have any cav, huh? That surprised me. Did I put a cav unit on the front line like their infantry? Like an idiot? I don't think so. So I guess I didn't have any cav. I thought I had meant to do that. Maybe I never went around to do that yet. I will. I'll put a cav unit on each one of these so I can have a scout for each one of these armies. That's what I meant to already do. Guess I just didn't do it last time. Was drinking a little whiskey last time. Not today. Well, you see a victory point falling to the Yankees. They're coming down that road. And the funny thing is they'll want that road right in front of these boys down here to kind of come up this way, but they'll end up having to come across that field. Hopefully eating lead from my artillery the whole way. So we'll see. See how they like it. One thing too that confuses me, guys, and you could probably help me with this. How can I tell Jackson to move back behind this line without moving my whole damn army? I don't know how to do that. Anytime I try to interact with an officer at that level, it just slings my whole army out of whack. Like repositions the whole army, which is lame and not what I'm trying to do. All right, they should be coming down Rock Creek Church Road. Now let's look here. They could have also come out the Milk House Ford Road and come down this way and or this way. And it wouldn't surprise me if a couple units do that actually, but I'm banking on most of their army coming right down this road or into those fields ahead of me by the military asylum. They'll all be wondering if they should have stayed there after attacking this line. I didn't even pay attention to how many men are fighting here. Or if Jeb Stewart's going to show up, because I thought he was in... no, I think I sent Jeb away. So he was not in the vicinity. Yeah, there they are. On schedule, that's Williams to start the show. Come on in, Williams. Fire. He's right there, boys. Fire! Why is my artillery not firing at him? Come on, boys. He's in range. There they go. All right, we got more Union coming, Casey. We got Doubleday. You see, okay, Duvall's getting crazy going across the field. Milroy's going with him. And Thomas got some more guns coming this way. But the line's covered for what we're looking at right now. They're going to get piled up in front of this line, so let's go ahead and bring one of these infantry units down here. This is going to be the strong point of the line, I believe. Doubleday running his guns right up. See, there's a communication problem, and that's going to cost him his cannons. All right. These guys are getting bunched up. I like to see that. You hear the artillery booming. Heitzman and McCall coming in with guns. We got more than that, son. You're coming at a whole damn factory of guns. And the Union just getting wrecked in front of this line right now. Guys are idle. They're just getting tangled up in artillery, man. They're not even hitting the infantry yet. Not much, anyway. Shows all these guys idle. That's intense. There you go. That's what you get for making fun of my artillery, Lester. It's holding my line right now. Of course, this AI, I love the AI that just rushes headlong into this line like a chainsaw. Come on. Come on, motherfucker. You are not going to break this line. They're trying to form up back here. You can see this. It's going down. I think they're going to take my point of contention. They're wrong. See, without cavalry, I don't feel secure in knowing when all the Union Army is here. So you know, they could still jump out and surprise me, like this guy up here just appearing. So I don't want to swing the door yet. And you can see we got guys breaking down here. And we're going to have to send in some of the old reinforcements to tie up that bottom part of that line. So, who was that did that shit? Carlin? You son of a bitch. Well, you're broken anyway. So the Union, they still got a lot of men. That initial assault seems to have flattened out a bit, but they're still just pouring in the fire now, and the infantry is definitely involved at this point. And we're going to have a sore spot, so I'm going to have to push this door open, whether I like it or not. So here we go. Armstrong, let's lead the way, son. Because these men down here can't just keep this up all day. You can see these guys are taking a while to get into line here. Alright, I'm going to push these boys up right in their face. Look at this. We're going to go right through my own guys and march right up in their face. And it's going to scare them. They're going to pee their little blue pants, and they're going to run back to Washington. Oh, wait, we're in Washington. Where are you going to run to now? Alright. They're up on me. Look at them. Duryea, you son of a bitch. Oh, he broke one of my units? Oh, but he broke two. You fucking bastard. Oh, look, he already fucking reformed himself? Eat a dick, man. I got it on the hardest setting, by the way. Which I've never played as Confederate. Well, I think I may have tried it once. But it's intense. There's no doubt about that. My line is definitely engaged. And they want me to come out and play. Get them all lined up. Well, you know what? I'm about to. Get on the flank. Get on the flank. God, this line down here is getting toned up, son. Hey, Greg. Let's do this. Alright, Doubleday's withdrawing, so some of their early units are getting out of there. What's up, Holmes? On the move, on the move. We gotta swing the door, son. Swing the door. Because the right flank is hurting Jackson's men holding, but God, what pressure they are under. And Armstrong finally in position. Gonna drive him down the flank. Let's see if you can keep your command, Armstrong. You're not one that I would have chosen for a division commander, so we'll see how you do. God, look at the hole in that line. Excuse me, but we've got the flank now. There's Hancock. Alright, Buckner, we've got to push. Can't let them stay in that spot. We've got to push them off this spot. And here we go from the top. Pushing up. You see Hood here. Commanding a brigade. I'd rather have those positions swapped, to be honest with you. And let's push down the line. All the way in. And Buckner wreaking havoc on Hancock and the boys down here. I'd like to get him some guns. Oh, look at this. All the Union Army on this side of the field turning up north, seeing this counterattack by the Confederates. And they are trying to respond. But I'm on them. This is going to be a bloodbath. We're all racing for the same spot on the field. Who will prevail? Probably them. It's on the hardest level. But this is a general entanglement of armies here. And you can see the Union just coming up. So now it's time to hit those boys on the flank. Let's get them in close. This Union Army really beating the hell out of me. You can see my guys falling away. Not ready for such a massive battle. Yep, got those guys way too far out front, and you see I'm paying the price. That whole division breaking. Union Army surging up right in time. Let's get a defensive position going here. AP Hill, you should be leading this division. Alright. Guys are trying to hold their own there. And they're doing okay. We've definitely created a pocket. I've separated the army for the most part. But they've punched a hole in my line. And I need to bring all those guns up for sure. They're still hitting the guys. Alright, Armstrong. Bring him down behind him if you can, son. Get behind him if you can. We'll replace your position with Holmes. Stretch out this line around him. Fournier's division. Look at this guy. Doesn't even have a picture. Picked by the computer over other candidates. Pretty amusing. Alright, they've got a strong force right here in the middle. We're going to have to swing this door down, do it pretty quick. So let's go to a flat position here. What am I doing? Change the attitude of the line. Whew, man, this line down here is really hurting. They just hit me with the whole damn enchilada. Oh, go home, you blue belly bastards. Go home. Alright, we need reinforcements down here. Hopefully they can make it in time without being too completely exhausted. Gonna bring these guns down. Yaw. These guns up. Yaw. Oh, it's the end of the day, so we survived. That was an aggressive Yankee assault, man. I liked it. So our lines are bloodied, so are theirs. And the victory points seem to be leaning toward us. Which means their guys are going to have the potential for retreating before we will. And we get to reassess our broken-ass line. So what that means, and what I love to do in this situation, is fall back and find a better defensive position. So we know that they've got at least 2 good divisions that have pretty much not been engaged, and my whole army has pretty much been engaged. So, question is, do I give them the victory points, or do I kind of hold this little nugget right here? Because if I can, I don't know, feel like, excuse me, I don't know. The key is I want to consolidate my forces. I mean, that is the main idea here. So, first corps, looking okay. Pillow is broken, so that's not great. That's outside. So we could go on the crick. Why is his cohesion broken? Maybe that will repair itself. Oh, I don't really want to defend there. I don't know that I want to keep this line the way that it is. I mean, my flank is, whew, and they've technically got this road. I could back up just a bit. Let them come into me that way. Let's see. I don't want to hold such a large front is the main idea here. And if pillow is broken, when I come in, if my right flank just crumbles, that's going to suck. And it certainly could. I won't do that creek, I think. You know, because I don't... They could still flank me there. I could just defend along this road. That ridge right there. Put my back to the river. Excuse me. I don't know, I'd also like to go to a position to make them march away. Make them come at me. I guess this is the way I'm doing it. Whether I like it or not. It's a weird looking line. It's got that little cockeye in it. Cockeyed little elbow. We'll see what we can do to defend this position. Look at this guy. Whew. Hurting, son. Already lost 2,000 men. Been in the hornet's nest all day. Let's put them up here out of the way a bit. Give them a chance to regain their composure. These guys are looking pretty fresh. Can put them in as a backup, shall we say. Price has nothing. Okay, so second call. And you see Johnston's stable. I don't even think all my guys are going to fit in this defensive position. I'd rather have this so I can hopefully break out if I need to. This guy's got guns. These guys are hurting, man. It's been a scrap. Our boys know they've been in a battle already. I'm just piling guns down here. Piling them. Come on in. Come the fuck on in. Just a crowded mess here. On the line. That's my plan. Okay, well, we'll see how this happens, huh? I predict disaster. But one more time. Gonna dig in if we will. Dig in the whole army if you will. Okay. Oh yeah. And the whole army needs to send out their skirmishers. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, they're already taking my victory points. And my commanding officers are having to run back to their armies. Run, Jackson. Do not get killed by those assholes. Look at this. See, that's why I wish I could take Jackson and move him. But if I would have done that, it would have moved the whole army. So this is exposing something that I don't know how to do in the game. You guys can help me. And the best way to learn is by getting your ass whooped, and that's what's happening right now. Looks like Jackson finally got the drift and got out of there. He's like, no, 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 can't be killed by you. I get killed by my own men. And what is this dude doing? The hell are you thinking, boy? Cheat him. Get your ass back here. Boy, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing? His guys are exhausted. He's hallucinating. Look at him. And he's decided he's going to turn around right in the front of the enemy. So, yeah, disaster. Here we go. That's what I was talking about. Starting early. What are you doing, man? Just what are you doing? All right, these boys are going to have to come up. Why is it not? I don't know if there's a bug or something, but it doesn't seem like I can move my men properly. Okay. It's doing it for the infantry. Didn't seem to do it for the artillery. They still got a lot of men, man. But hopefully these cannons will kill a few before they can get too close. Oh, Harry Hayes. You should be in front of a division. All right, here they come. Ricketts down here. Duval, Perry, Zook. All right, here we go. Looks like they've kind of fallen back. I don't hear the guns yet. They're swinging all the way around the line this time. They're not just hitting that spot with all the guns. Let's move these guns up. So if I can get them to commit, which is I think is what they're doing here, I can move my boys down, get a nice juicy flank out of them. But as you can see, they seem to be turning this way. See that how sometimes they're just dots and I don't get the whole line? What's up with that? I don't understand that. But hopefully they follow the command. Here they come. They're right up tight. All right, Armstrong. Victory or death. Here you go. Right into the thick of them. double time it. Give him the yell, boys. Yell like furies. Woo! Yee! So Armstrong's men charging into the breach. Can they hold the day? They've got a strong division behind this crippled one up front. So they're going to take a lot of heat here. Hopefully the guns will help them. You know what, Armstrong? You kind of have done your job here, buddy. I'm okay if you fall back. But you better do it quick. Yep. Got the dander up a little bit. Charged headlong into something maybe I shouldn't have, but I think it's given the Union time for pause there. Getting a little bit of lag here in the game. Okay, let's bring our other unit up. Well, I think we're going to destroy him. All right, Armstrong's men still have not withdrawn. It's like he only has 2 brigades left. Hayes and Telefero. How do you say his name? Not Gladden. Yeah. Telefero. But see, Hayes, man, get the fuck out of there. Thank you. Alright, so we got him in the palm of our hand. It got a little tickly there for a minute. My army is certainly not in the best shape. I need more infantry and more numbers, but I'm playing Confederate, and it's not likely to happen. It's already 1861, October of. It's almost 1862. This army's not as big as it can get, but it's pretty large and in charge. And remember, this is 2 corps taking on 4 different armies of the Union here. This was no small task, in my opinion. But, you know, I haven't played for 600 hours. Alright, you can see the Union attack has lost its steam. Turn around, you fucker. Do not put your flank to the enemy. You see there's this crazy hole in the middle of my line right here. Yeah, this guy's stable, but they lost a good deal of men, so let's give him a break for a second. Old no-face here. You're going to have to do the work. The guys are confident. We only lost 103 men out of 11,000. So, come on down here. Swing on down. Come on, man. I don't like how it's just showing dots. Doesn't make me feel confident about the positioning of my men. Alright, listen. We're at war. When you're at war, you gotta do the war thing, buddy. Oh, Carlos Buell. Don Carlos Buell is withdrawn. That's good news. Alright, boys, swing it around, swing it around. Phil Armstrong did pretty good. He'll make a hell of a brigade commander. You can see the lines trying to come back to the bluebellies. I ain't having it. must prevail. Alright, Armstrong, tell you what. Think you can get your 3 brigades, it says, out here without coming in contact with the Union line directly? That would be spadoinkle. You can see this northern group here getting torn to shreds. Again, me getting overconfident, trying to go too fast, too far, too quick. I'll do it again right here for you. But we got one guy behind him. Let's hit him up. You're back here already. You might as well do some damage. You can see they got the Union still got a lot of men here. This could be a mistake. Should have just let it petered out. They would have withdrawn. But we're holding pretty good on the bottom here. Let's get the guns up. Try to rain some lead on these boys. We don't know what their morale looks like either. It's not going to be too much better than mine. Game is lagging, son. But it is doing a lot of calculations. Okay, that looked promising. See guys going the opposite direction from my line. Just always good. Oh, look at these Union all breaking right here. Near my boys. Who are currently being flanked by the 1st Brigade. Not bad. Oh, but they did break. So Harrison's guys doing the best they can. And look at Armstrong. Recovered all of his... See, Lester, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is a guy I would never put in front of a division, I don't think. Frank Armstrong. But he's done good for me this battle. Oh, question is, how long are these stupid bastards going to keep attacking me? You know what I mean? Now it wants me to attack them. I think I'm just going to keep my shit all scattered like it was. If it's asking me to attack them... God, the problem is you should always take the time to strengthen your lines. Don't leave it sloppy, because that's just lazy and stupid. Oh. But I am lazy and stupid. You can see Johnston losing 2 of his already, including Cheatham. Johnson's gone. Army is beat up, son. Hinman's gone. Claiborne's holding together. Pretty good, to be honest with you. Just lay him out here. Yeah, Jackson's the guys. They're really getting the short end of the stick here. Okay, so there's the Union Army, you know, essentially. And they just keep massing and hitting me in one spot. Feels like what I should do is create a pocket and let them attack into the pocket and then close the pocket around them. But I feel like this is kind of their last spurt, if you will. So let's change the record. And they've been really smashing against Jackson the whole time. So now it's time to see the 1st Corps. We're going to bring in Claiborne's men, and they're going to hold the line. They are going to hold the line. Look at that. They're already under fire. Beauregard's going to hold my right. All right. And it'd be nice to extend my line beyond theirs, but I don't want to stretch myself out too thin. Keep the guns on them. Keep the guns on them. On all sides. But especially that middle. It's funny because the AI does feel improved when you're playing on the harder version. I was thinking it was just going to be manpower and stuff, but it appears to be like the AI does seem to get better on the harder levels. At least that's my experience. I don't know if that's true for everybody. It could just be placebo. But this might be the hardest time I've ever had with the Union Army. And this isn't super hard. All right, here's Armstrong. He was looking pretty good. I think I'm going to put him on the flank again and let him work. I mean, if his boys will do it, I'll let them. Yeah, Price. Okay. So now we'll go to Jackson's men, who are, looking a little worse for wear. But we'll put them in reserve all down the line. But the guns, well, we're going to keep them up front. So Buckner and these guys down here. Some extra guns on the right flank. We're trying to rain down shrapnel here. And drive them out of Washington. And these guys are just all going to be sitting in reserve. Hopefully having time to build up their confidence and be prepared when I need to call upon them for war. Okay. Well, here we go. Let's see what happens. And I'm not throwing out skirmishers. Let them hit me. I know where they are. Now, the question is, will they attack me? Let's go ahead and send Armstrong forward just a bit. We've got a good line. Looks like the answer is yes. They're coming this way. I'll let them. Come on into the chainsaw, son. Thin red line with a lot of cannons, but these guys are getting in close. Look at them. Hampton's boys lost quite a few men. Still confident. Yeah, hopefully my guns can do the work. Johnston's men nervous that I'm sending them back into combat. Haven't had their ass whipped a couple times already. Now Churchill and the guys are coming this way, so hopefully we can catch them with their pants down. Trying to defend their flank, but you see the Union clumping up there. That's a good sign. especially under the rain of my cannonballs. Hey, Silver Smurfin, welcome, man. Welcome to the channel. You can watch me play a game poorly. This is Grand Tactician. Civil War. And you can see the Yankees trying to thwart my attack. But we got this guy up here too. Will he go around, or will he walk through the Union Army? We shall see. I see what the red arrow says, but that doesn't always mean that that's the path that he wants to take. Should be. Alright, so this Yankee attack is certainly stalled. It's telling me to attack them, I know, but they're aggressive, man. Gotta give it to them. They keep smashing into me. But the boys are holding right now. I've used the 2nd Corps for the first couple days up front, and now 1st Corps out there to hold the line. So these guys have fought for 2 days, and the Corps that's the most rested now is facing them at the point of contention. So tough road to hoe for the Union. I don't feel bad for them. They're attacking my home after all. The fuck out of here. Okay. So he walked in front of the Union Army a little. But he did get behind him. Give him credit for that. And you're not done yet, son. I want you all the way behind him, okay? Let's spring the trap on them. See if we can't snap their necks. And we got more down here. Well, should I force the issue? Put my men in harm's way. And I have an attack already on this side. Let's let this thing play out here. We got guys leaving. Old Harrison. Alright, so he sees what's up. Is he going to do anything about it? Alright, once the guys get into position, I'll swing them back down around them. Send Johnston up here as a diversion. Massive battle. If you're just tuning in, the 2 corps of my army in Northern Virginia getting attacked by 4 different armies of the Union simultaneously. I think it was 4. Maybe not. There were 4 in the area. I don't know how many are actually in the battle. A lot of men, and it's been a hell of a fight. We're in day 3, and I feel like I've got the upper hand by a long shot. See my men finally getting their asses in gear. And these Union boys shitting their pants. They already pissed them yesterday. Now they're going to shit them because we're coming in on their backs, and we're going to hit them where it hurts. In Little Billy Blue Bunghole, motherfucker. We just want to be left alone. Leave us alone. We say that in Washington. Alright, man, get your orders. I know it's a long way around to ride. Man, Johnston's guys are going to get in the thick of it. They're nervous, and this isn't a good spot for them. Boy, you need to get your ass where I told you to go. See that? It's only giving me dots. It's not telling my line to move. I don't know what that means. Am I too far away from command, or is it a glitch? What's going on? I don't know. Line's holding strong. You can see the line. The blue dot is still going my way. Must be losing a lot of men, but I think they're gonna give up before I do. Unless the computer does some janky shit on me. Alright, we're finally getting into position behind them. Means if they turn around to hit me, they're going to get shot in the back from the other boys, from Armstrong. It's a bad day to be up here if you're wearing a blue coat. See, they're flanked. Still got 3,000. They just outnumber the fuck out of me in this area. 2,900. They just got so many men, dude. 2,800. Yeah, they're definitely outnumbering me. But our guys are coming in. Gotta get them in range. Alright, they're coming to me. And the trap is sprung. Coming this way. And you can see the Union Army moving, looks like reinforcements up that way. They're kind of exposing themselves a bit. Let's see what I want to do about that. If I can break their center. They've got men assaulting mine right now. Let's see, they're holding firm up there. Got a lot of dudes. They probably have much better weapons than me, too, because I haven't done shit for weapons. We must persevere, men. We must persevere. Alright, my reinforcements are going to have to come up. Should have done it a while back. Men will be tired when they get here. Hooker's doing a pretty good job holding the defense right here. One of my personal favorite Union generals. Kind of got screwed. He got wounded in his two biggest opportunities, I think. Chancellorsville that morning, they had a chance, and Cannonball comes in and knocks him cold. And then during the cornfield, he got shot in the foot, so he was out. You know, and when Sumner gets killed and all that shit goes down, they don't have any leadership over on that side of the field. So he's doing a pretty good job over here. Crawford's men getting here right in time. We'll move them up. We're gonna have to push. Have to drive these Yankees off. They're not just gonna walk away by themselves. All right, Buckner, let's do it. We're gonna walk right through that line. We're gonna hit those Yankees. You ready? That is the ugliest line I've ever seen. Okay, let's try that one. And we go back and forth, but I think, again, I feel like I've got them on the ropes. Excuse me. Alright, we need to reform these boys. Alright. Let's move in on them. Oh, I was making an attack right at the end of the day. Why don't you fuck off, Yankees, and leave me alone? This is my town now. Washington. You see the Union kind of in a bad spot here. I surround them. So let's exploit that if we can. Get these boys way down here. Right on the flank. They might squirt out of this like a toothpaste out of the tube, but we'll give it a shot. Armstrong's men have got shot up all day, but he's still confident. So I tell you, that's a win in my book to find an officer that I kind of like. He's done me good in this battle for sure. And let's put them side by side here. Give them a big front to look at, right? Try to impress them with my massive front. And bring these guns to bear on the enemy position. Although I've left a big gap of guns there. Don't worry, I got plenty. Oh, these guys were just getting out in position too. So let's leave them out there. All right, let's see how it goes. Day 4, day 27. Well, it looks like they have smartly withdrawn from the north portion of the field. Let's make sure before I get too cocky. I don't need to go back to the general unless I double click or something. Because just going over to them and dragging you away from where you want them to go, you just have to move back, so. Alright, I want to come in behind the Union Army. So, all the way down here. Johnston, you're the same. All the way down here. That way when they do decide that they want to get out of the area, I can try to trap them in as best I can. Well, you can remember way back in the beginning of the battle, I told you I wanted to swing the door shut on them and close them in if I could. We're trying. These guys. Whew. Alright, let's back it up. See, it's not giving me a chance to withdraw them. Not sure about that either. Yeah, they're totally fucked now. I got a division behind them, a division and a half really. And I got another one coming up from this side. And we're just bringing the whole thing down. Yes, 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 stop that. Alright. So, let's bring these boys in. Johnston up there. Of course, I got one of the weakest divisions back here, but gotta do something, gotta do something. Tell you, Buckner's performed well also. Buckner Sr. Buckner. And Crawford hasn't done bad so far. Again, I think when you're taking command of the army, most of that stuff doesn't really matter. Unless you get a guy like Dan Sickles who just wants to take off and do his own shit all the time. I usually don't put him in my army because of that. If I'm playing Union. No, not doing the events tonight. I missed the UEC today too. It was a real bummer. Just playing some Grand Tactician. But thanks for stopping by. Hope you guys have a great event. Oh, cool. Yeah, man. 14th Tennessee. Go get them, guys. Yeah, I'm going to get in one of those events. Armstrong and the boys coming down. And all my guys are so willing or looking forward to attacking. They're kind of encroaching on each other's positions. Yeah, there's nothing much left of this Union Army at this point. I'm going to get right in close. These guys are really effed right here. So I guess I'm going to keep driving down. We have interior lines behind them now, so I'm just going to bring Armstrong down. Alright, well, it's been a long battle. See the Union assaulting my line down here finally. But breaking in the process. Claiborne rushing up to the front. Oh, we got a broken brigade as well. Let's bring these boys out to plug the hole if we can. Buckner. These guys are making an attack in desperation, knowing my boys are coming in to destroy them. Johnson, let's get in all the way behind them, shall we? Because they're pushing hard right now, hard. I need those guns to be close range and firing shrapnel into these guys, man. Come on. Give me the canister. Whew. That was like a consolidated attack right there, man. They really all drove in at once trying to break my line. They could not do it. Look at them fleeing. They're running away. Run away, bitches. All right, and I got news. You're going to be running in to the Butternut and Gray. We're already back here. Already trying to get in position to stop this retreat. I don't think we'll be successful in stopping the retreat, but they blew their wad right there, and it didn't do much. The line held firm. And now these Yankees are effed. I'd like to dissolve these armies, to be honest with you. Just destroy them. I mean, listen, emotionally, they're destroyed. So you can talk all the shit you want to, Lester, but, you know, against a very weak AI, I can hold my own. All right, Fremont. I traveled all the way from California for this ass whooping? Yes, you sure did. In a roundabout way. Yeah, they're trying to escape. Let them go. Fuck, I don't care. It's not going to let me destroy them. My guys are getting in position, though. See Posey's over here. Excuse me. Put it on them, boys. Put it on them. Well, and as you can see, the Confederates finally prevailing. Excuse me. You can see all the units withdrawing here. Carlin. Yep, they're all going away. Of course, I had my unit selected when it did that, dumbass. And my boys, I don't even know what I just did there. Told them to stop. Or I gave them a timed event, didn't I? Now I thought, excuse me, I thought if you took all of these escape points that the unit wouldn't be able to escape. But I think I've done that and they still were able to get out of there, so I don't know. It would be nice to be able to trap an army where they couldn't escape and they had to surrender. That'd be cool. That would definitely be cool. See, what is that all dumb shit? Just go down the road in front of you, man. How about that? Use some damn common sense. Yeah, to all the haters out there, I think I think old Armstrong has proven my point. I think he is. We ain't got no big names in this army right now. And guys are still holding their own. And this was a hell of a fight. I don't know what the army numbers were. I'll have to look at it more closely on the way out. But I feel like it was a pretty even match. I may have slightly outnumbered them, but man, they excuse me, they clumped up like that and just it was chaos. They attacked that line, busted through it a couple times, and this whole thing, you know, listen, I was at the point of contention at the beginning of this battle. They pushed me back quite a bit, but I just fell back, absorbed, was able to hold them off. So. And that's the best that the AI has to offer. That's the hardest AI, so. And did that with no-name generals for the most part. And what I mean by that is I let the computer decide, for the most part, who's in command of what. The upper part of the army, I moved around a little bit. You can see that in the first episode as well. But that was about it. So here's the question I'm going to pose to you guys. After this battle's over, I'm going to pretty much call it the end of the stream, but let me ask you guys this. You can tell me in the comments over on the YouTube page. Excuse me. Do you want to see this continue? And you know, do you want me to continue on with this ragtag army that I've just, you know, slapped up against a tree, so to speak? All right. So I had a few more men than they did, but they lost a lot more than I did. So definitely a victory. Of course, a minor victory. All All right, so what I was saying is, do you want me to continue with this ragtag army that I've slapped up against a tree and didn't take any time to really consider even? I just bulked up an army and attacked to show how to create an army, really. Do you want to continue with this, or are you guys tired of watching this game? Just stick with War of Rights, which I probably won't do. I'm going to play other games. But also, we could do another campaign and start from the beginning and work at it as a group, let you guys make suggestions and things like that. So you guys just have to let me know. We'll get out of this battle and get everything stable. But I appreciate all of you coming out tonight to jump into the stream. Sincerely. Well, our military experience went up 2%. That's pretty good. And there's going to be a lot of Union armies running away when I hit this button. All right. So we'll pause it there. And we'll exit the game. And we'll say thank you for watching the stream. If you liked it, hit the like button. Consider subscribing. Until next time, my name's Jehovah, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.